Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Cancers. Cancer, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started. Let's see who's coming towards you, my lovely Cancer. So you could have a Capricorn here. Okay, we also see the Ten of Pentacles, beautiful. And they're viewing you as the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. And the connection, we see the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so I do see long term here. Some of you, you're dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. This person's very loving, very creative, very intuitive, but they're also very practical and wise and hardworking. So they really are this balanced energy I'm seeing. This person is going to be incredibly sexy is what I'm seeing. I also think this person is going to be wise beyond their years. Now, with the Three of Wands showing up here, I do think that for some of you, there could be some third-party interference when you meet this person. Now, for maybe one or two of you, this person's married, okay? So you just want to be sure that you have all the facts, you know what you're getting into. But for a lot of you, that's not the case. I feel like this third party could really be work. It could be travel, like you could meet this person and they have like a big trip planned, or they travel a lot for work. For some of you too, they might have a hobby or like some sort of side project that also takes up a lot of their time. All right, let's see. But for a lot of you, I get like they might work at a distance or they work a lot. All right, and we see the Queen of Pentacles, beautiful, but this is somebody who takes really good care of themselves. Again, for some of you, this person might work out a lot, or they have like some sort of hobby that it's like healthy, like maybe it's like rock climbing or something like that, but maybe they travel a lot for it, or it's like a big priority. They do it with their friends, or even if it's something they do on their own, like cycling, or I'm getting like cycling or rock climbing, something earthy or maybe outdoorsy, surfing or something like that. It's a big part of their life. It's a big priority for them is what I'm getting. Now, of course, that's not going to be for all of you, but I do see this person is very practical. They're very hardworking. They're very wise. They're very stable energy. This is somebody who's not in any particular rush either. Like they're someone that does like to take things slow. They could be a bit stubborn at times is what I'm getting. You know, sometimes, I get the energy of like getting them to make like a major change is like getting a ferry boat to take a hard left. Like they're a little bit set in their ways is what I'm getting. But they're patient and they're waiting. For some of you, they have Virgo energy. I do think that for a lot of you, this is confirmation that they're single. Okay, maybe for like one of you, this person could be married. So just a heads up there. But for a lot of you, this person is single. This is somebody who's very independent. They're used to spending a lot of time on their own. All right, let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? Okay, so we see short-term energy. So for some of my Cancers, this is not meant to be a long-term connection. But don't click off just yet because that might not be the message for you. All right, so let's see. We see your ex. Okay, so some of you, maybe you've had some sort of short-term connection here with this person already, and they're coming back around, all right? But I'm also seeing short-term in your ex. That's showing up in their energy. So for some of you, this person, like for example, if they're married, it might have been something like a shotgun wedding, although I don't really get that in their energy. I see that they're more of a slow-moving energy, but they may have learned their lesson. So they might have had a very short marriage with someone or like a hasty marriage there in their past. Some of you, this person still is dealing with their ex or has to deal with their ex, or they're separated, but they will be divorced is what I'm hearing, Cancer. We see Scorpio energy. So this person definitely has a lot of water in their chart. This person's fiercely protective and loyal. They stand strong in their convictions. They can sting if needed to defend their position, and they are really intense. Okay, so this person's, the depth of their thoughts and emotions indicate a high intellect and a strong focus on whatever they do, if it's work or relationships or family. I am getting for a lot of you Cancers, this person's family is very important to them. I also see this person, you know, may come from a better than average household, or they might come from money, or they've worked hard to achieve their success and they have a lot to offer. All right, we see African energy. Now remember, these really specific messages about ethnicities or like eye color or height or, you know, countries are not going to resonate with all of you, and that's okay. It doesn't mean it's not your reading, but it will be confirmation for others. All right, some of you, they love music. Some of you, they love African music, okay? Or there's some sort of African music connection, or just this person loves music. And for some of you, this person is in their 60s. Again, specific message that's going to be confirmation for some, but won't resonate with all of you, and that's okay. All right, Cancer, so let's see what else you need to know about this person. All right, they have an unusual hair feature, so their hair might be very different from yours. I usually get this is a different hair texture than yours, so possibly different ethnicity here from you. They may be a fire sun, Aries, Leo, or Sag. All right, communicating their feelings comes easy for them, Cancer. Okay, sometimes this person may be a little bit blunt is what I'm seeing. And this person may have more vowels than consonants in one of their names. Okay, or there may be something about the vowels that really, you know, that you notice, like something that's different than what you normally find, for example, in English, like double A or double U or something. Or maybe even a lack of vowels, because they did just show me like a Polish name. I won't even try to pronounce it. All right, let's see. And we see this person has a unique hairstyle. So there is something unique about their hair, something different. Now, it doesn't have to be one of these dreads, twisties, cornrows, a man bun. Again, it could just be a very different texture, okay? We see initials coming through, or prominent letters in this person's name. D, H, A, P, T, V, and K. And they're not your usual type, my dear Cancers. And we also see that Virgo energy coming through again, although not again, Capricorn energy. Oh yeah, we did have Virgo. So we get that strong Virgo, Capricorn energy, possibly Taurus in their chart as well. All right, Cancer, they're viewing you as the Hanged Man. So this person sees you as very creative. You both could have Pisces placements, for example. But they see you as very creative. They see you as selfless. They see you as very wise, very spiritual. You may be hanging out in this person's energy. So again, you could both go to the same gym. You could be in the same neighborhood. You could always run into each other at the same coffee shop. But the Hanged Man tells me that this person sees there's something, like, you know, the Hanged Man isn't particularly accessible to everyone. So they may feel at first, Cancer, that you're a little bit inaccessible to them. All right, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. For some of you, this person, you know, I kind of get some of you, my Cancers, you might not give this person the time of day, or you may not, they might feel like you're not interested in them when you first meet them. Okay, they might be worried that you don't want to move forward with them, that you don't want to invest emotionally with them. But look at that. You both have this High Priestess energy in your chart, so that Cancer Pisces energy. But I do think that this is going to be a telepathic connection once you two get to know each other. You two might dream about each other. You both might have prophetic dreams. You're definitely connected in the ether, though. And this person's, I feel like, secret admirer energy. But they see that you don't, they're going to come towards you. They're going to have to come towards you. But you're going to definitely have them thinking about you, wondering about you. Again, you're giving off this really mysterious energy here, Cancer. Ooh, I love that. All right. Let's go ahead and see what they really admire about you, Cancer. All right, yeah, they see you as very sexy. They see you as very seductive. And yeah, some of you, you may meet this person at the gym, or you both like to work out, but that's not going to be for all of you. They see you as dedicated to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, but you have a development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Now, I definitely think they're physically attracted to you, but they also see you as very strong, but strong in so many different ways, Cancer, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally strong. And, you know, my fellow Cancers out there, you know that there's one thing that Cancers are, if there's one thing, it's we're strong. All right, so with Queen of Pentacles energy, I do see that this is, it's interesting. We get double High Priestess, double Queen of Pentacles energy. One or both of you could have a spiritually based business or something like that. But with the Queen of Pentacles here, I feel like that there is potential for stability and security here. I think this can be a nurturing relationship. Spirit saying that you two are soulmates, but the timing isn't quite right. Be patient. Everything will unfold in divine timing. You can take a leap of faith here, but don't dismiss the red flags. So if you meet this person and they're not quite single, doesn't mean you have to move forward with them, but it does look like, they may come back around when they are single. I also get with this energy, Cancer, don't dismiss the red flags. Nobody's perfect. No relationship is perfect. Don't be afraid to speak your truth, set boundaries, set expectations. The right person is not going to run away or be put off by that. And I feel like this person, won't be put off by you, setting boundaries or, setting expectations here. And, if there's if there's behavior that needs to be corrected, I think they're going to listen, right? So let's see. What else do we need to know? So we see physical connection. Yeah, so you two might work out together. The couple that works out together stays together, right? But the sacred union of bodies two becoming one, your physical connection is going to be very, very strong. And at the bottom of the deck, we get workplace romance. So some of you, work could be something that brings you two together. But that card for me, Cancer, is oftentimes just an indication that you two are extremely compatible. Like you're into the same things, you want the same things. So very easy to come together. Let's see if we get any important dates and times. All right, May, so that's Taurus, Gemini energy, and in the near future. So I don't think you're going to have to wait until May, okay? It's quite a ways away, but I do think maybe some of you already met this person in May. Maybe they weren't available, or maybe things haven't really kicked off. It could be somebody who's coming back around. Spirit saying for a lot of you, this person is coming in the near future. Now, May could also be an important a date for, time for you or this person. So when you look back in hindsight, you know that something happened in your life or in their life in May that really brought you two together. All right, I'm going to leave it here, my lovely Cancers, sending you love and light. Take care.